Los Angeles Lakers hammered last night. Now, they had this big game over the weekend against the Warriors,
in
right?
overtime, a big game. I was watching
LeBron,
that on ABC, Chris. That was a big national game.
LeBron goes 36, 20, and 12.
Double
great
OT.
individual performance. Steph goes for 46. It was big time, but in reality, it was two mediocre teams. And it was a great show, right? Like you said, right? It was a great experience for that one night.
No, it was.
But the reason it was so close because they both bad. Or mediocre, average, whatever you want to call them.
Both of them.
The Warriors are the 12th seed, so they're not even on pace to make the play-in. They're like 2.5 games out of the play-in. And the Lakers are holding on to dear life for the play-in. They're a game ahead of 11th seeded Houston, which hammered them last night. So the Lakers 9th seed are tied for 9th seed with Utah, but I think the Lakers are slightly ahead of them. Maybe the tiebreaker, whatever it is. But anyway, so the question, Rob, as always seems to be the case, and the Ringer wrote a big article about it, what should the Lakers do? Now, they proposed all types of moves that they could make before the trade deadline to get them into contention, despite the fact that LeBron and Anthony Davis are playing tremendous basketball. Both of them likely headed to the All-Star game. LeBron was voted in by the fans.
But not affecting winning, Chris. Unbelievable.
Well, no. I mean, LeBron's giving you 25, 7, and 7, as he does pretty much every year, if not more. And Anthony Davis giving you 25, 12 boards, and 2.3 blocks. So AD is playing great. I actually voted AD to go to the All-Star game.
You voted him over LeBron, right?
Yeah. I think he's been having a better year. LeBron's having a very nice year, but AD's giving it to you also on the defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but yeah, I mean, like you said, Rob, they are not affecting winning. They're 24-24.
They should not be 24-24 in this league. There's so many bad teams, Chris.
I mean, I don't think there's that many bad. I mean, the league is the league. There's always some bad teams, but there's a lot of good teams too.
That there are a lot of teams, though, the Pistons, the Spurs. I'm just saying where they should be able to. I don't know. Where's Houston now?
You got a lot of good teams. Houston's actually pretty good. Houston's the 11th seed, but they're pretty good. They're 22-24. They're the one that I'm sorry. They're 22-24, a game behind the Lakers who are at 500. The league is pretty good. I mean, the West, Minnesota, nice. Denver, nice. OKC, nice. Clippers, nice. Sacramento, nice. Phoenix, getting it together, nice. Dallas, nice. Pelicans been playing good ball. They slipped a little bit lately. Nice. Like, those are the teams ahead of the Lakers. I mean, and the thing is, Rob, look, if the Lakers can make a move, great. But what move exactly is that? I've got a defensive player of the year candidate who's also giving me 25 points a game in AD in the prime of his career. I've got LeBron James playing well, putting up numbers, not defending, but putting up numbers. He's a scorer now and still gives you a bunch of assists. And I've got role players, Austin Reeves, not bad. D'Angelo Russell, not bad. Rui Hachimura, not bad. Jared Vanderbilt, athletic defender. Like, what move are you making? I'm just saying, like, and I get it. Look, if they can get DeJounte Murray out of Atlanta, that'd be nice. He's long, he's athletic. He was a great defender at one time. Maybe could be again. But my point is this, it's frustration, Rob.
But it's window dressing sometimes. You just got to feel like you got to make a move. I hear what you're saying.
I'm just like, what move are you? It is not easy, obviously.
Right, but
building around LeBron and AD or LeBron, it just don't. These are pretty good players, and they're not getting it out. If everybody wants to blame Darvin Ham, fine.
Didn't he win the in-season tournament?
Won the in-season tournament. They went to the Western Conference Finals a year ago with Darvin Ham. I'm saying this, Rob. Look. Are we screaming from the top of our lungs? What is Philly gonna do to get Joel Embiid a championship?
Right.
What is Milwaukee gonna do to get Giannis a championship?
Right.
Boston. Denver, do they need? I mean, this is your squad. If LeBron and AD are still that good, make it happen. I mean, at least to the point where you might be a top 8 seed. It's just not a birthright. When Jordan was in Washington, was there all this talk about we got to get him somebody so he can win? You play it out. With Kobe's last year, was it all that talk?
The last 6 years in Kobe, Chris. I mean, let's think about whatever they did. What did they not make it, Rob G, the last 5 or 6 years of Kobe's career? Chris, Kobe wasn't in the playoffs the last 5 years.
That's what I'm saying. And again, look, I would love to see LeBron get a team that could compete for a championship. I'm just saying, every single year, everybody's hand-wringing over what should his team do. I never seen it. Steph, is everybody yelling about the Warriors got to do something? I don't get it. I don't get it. I guess is it because we know LeBron needs 6 or, wants to get the 6?
There you go. You just said it. Because it's about LeBron. And people feel like, well, he can't waste away his last few years because people know deep down that if he can't even get to the 6, Chris, even though he's lost all those other championships, they know without having 6, he don't have a real case. Like they need the 6 so to be able to say, well, he won as many as him. He went to many more. He's the all-time leading scorer. You got to compile this other stuff. He won the first in-season tournament. He did this. He did that. But if LeBron is stuck on 4, Chris, right, with 6 losses or whatever it is, then what is your argument? What is your argument?
I think Jordan is the GOAT. I think there's an argument for LeBron. I mean, if I don't, agree with it, but obviously the longevity, the individual accomplishments, as far as the counting stats, the leading scorer all time, going to be top 5 in assists. And winning with multiple teams. Like, that's the argument. I think Jordan's argument is better, but you're right. You might have hit it on the head, Rob. Maybe I guess that's it. I guess everybody is like, to make it a real discussion,
right,
or to convince the old heads like us, or something like LeBron maybe he's got to win another. Because I've never seen this, Rob.
Right,
I've never seen
everything is, no matter what they've done, no matter what players they've cleaned out, no matter who they bring in, it's never enough. If things aren't going right, and you just said it, AD's having an all-star season, LeBron's having an all. That's not enough to win, Chris.
Right. That's not enough to even be like legitimately competitive.
Right,
other than
that's what I'm saying. How could that not be enough? LeBron ain't putting up 13 points.
Right. I mean, I just think as the stars of the team, and it's not just LeBron. In fact, you can argue it's more so AD. He doesn't have the versatility and the skills of LeBron. LeBron's got the ball in his hands more. But on those two, I'm saying, are y'all as good as you supposed to be? I mean, I'm not, you're not going to go to them as a coach and say that, but you guys need to carry us. The role players are role players. That's what I'm saying, Rob. Like, and again, maybe they'll make a move. I'd love it if they could get DeJounte Murray, but I just think this pressing we got to get LeBron another title. All of us would love to see him be able to compete for a championship, but it's not a birthright.
What would you do though if you're the Lakers, Chris? Would you retool everything, or would you move LeBron? Has the time come to just say, you know what, this isn't going to work. We can't keep wholesale changes every year. Maybe we're not going to be in line to maybe LeBron's time here is done. Maybe it's just done here, and he has to go somewhere else.
That's interesting because he has the opt-out after this season.
Maybe this is it.
As a free agent.
Maybe this is just it. It's tapped out.
I think,
Because then remember the Bronny thing, Chris, is the next. Like, then you're the Lakers.
And I've seen Bronny, and I think he's got the basketball IQ, similar to his dad. He could be a point guard in this league. What I've seen at USC, he ain't ready. Like, he shouldn't be coming out this next year.
You know he is, though, right?
I don't know, but I guess if he does, and
he can't. He's gonna take
LeBron's
another year with LeBron. Do you know what I'm saying? You're racing against the clock too.
And I will say this: if Bronny stay, you know how it goes, Rob. The longer you stay, the more they scrutinize you.
Right.
But he just, obviously the situation with the heart set him back. So I think he's probably still just getting himself back to where he wants to be from that. But he hasn't had like some tremendous year at USC. So I don't know. It's interesting. You could look. I would talk to LeBron. If I'm the Lakers, I would respect him, obviously, sit down with him and say, look, would you rather us try to make moves? I mean, I don't know if I put it that way. He'd probably say, yeah, make moves so we can get better. But are you open to being moved? Do you want to be moved? If not, we'll keep you. But if you want to be moved, we can explore something. We can't promise it, but we'll explore it. So it's interesting. I would just be talking man to man with LeBron about it.